Today in this video, I am going to explain the chapter exponents of class 7 ICSE. The motive is that the few students were asking me the problems of the exercises. Some were asking that whole exercise is difficult, they are not understanding. So, today we are going to understand the laws and how to solve the problems based on those laws. I hope it will help you out. The first law, students, where we are multiplying the same bases with different powers. Same bases with different powers. In that case, what happens? The powers, the degrees will be added. Let's do one question. Like 3 to the power 5, I am multiplying with 3 to the power 3. What will give you? Very simple. 3 to the power 5 plus 3 students, which will give you 3 to the power 8. Very simple, no problem. Second law. It was multiplication. In the second law, we are dividing the same bases with different powers. In that case, what happens? Just inverse of that. Those were added, here they will be subtracted. Let's do one question. Suppose 3 to the power 9 is there, divided by 3 to the power 6 is there. Okay, students? So in that case, as per the law, it will be subtracted. So 9 minus 6 will be 3 to the power 3. Very basic law is that you should understand this. Third, in the third law, you are having such a question like one base is having already a power and the whole term is having a common power. And in that case, what will happen? Will this be added or will this be multiplied? Student, the answer is they will be multiplied. Let's do one question. Let 2 to the power, I write 6, and it is having square. So what will be the answer, students? 2 to the power 6 into 2. So 2 to the power it will be 12. Am I clear with the law, students? I hope it is clear. You can rewind, you can go back and you can see how I explained. If you have doubt, you can ask. Further, we will go for the exercise doubt questions which you have asked to me. Okay, students? Let's see that. Now, students, we will discuss some doubt questions which you have asked. The exercise 5B from Selena Foundation book, where you may have found the difficult questions. I will start from the easiest one. The first question of that third number. It is having 2b to the power 6 into b to the power 3 b cube into 5b to the power 4. Rule is that to sort out these problems, we need to separate the constants and separately we should deal with the variables. Let's see how it is. All are multiplication, students. We can write 2 into 5. We have taken 2 along with 5. So constants we are taking together. Okay, students? Now into. You can see all the variables are of same b only, same category. So let's write that b to the power 6 into b to the power 3 into b to the power 4. Very easy, students. 5 to the 10. And now the first law of exponents, as I told you, when the bases, same bases are in multiplication, their powers will be added. So obviously we will add these powers together because they are in multiplication and they are same bases. So it will be 6 plus 3 plus 4. What will be the answer, students? 10 b to the power 6 plus 3 9, 9 plus 4 13. So 10 b to the power 13 is the answer of this question. Very simple, students. Let's do one more question. I have picked the 18th number question, which is dealing with the division law, the second law. Let's solve this. We are having 4x square y square whole cube. Division 3x square y cube whole cube. This is the question, students. Let's solve. 4x square y square whole cube by 3x Either you can expand separately these terms and then you can cancel out each other, or their powers outside power are same. Okay students, so we can write in this way also. See carefully. We can write as a whole cube. I hope it is clear students. Once again, their external power is same, so we have taken the whole power 3. Any problem students? Further, now 4 by 3 is a constant, let it be decided, and now rest of the terms you can see x square, all are same, cancel it out. Any problem students? No. Then again y square is there, y cube is there, y square, this cube will be cancelled. So what is left out? We are having only this is the left out term, 4 by 3 y. It means in simple words we can write 4 by 3 y whole cube. If you want to expand it, if the question is asking for expansion, you can go for expansion. Like this it can be written 4 cube, it will be 4 4s are 16, 16 4s are 64, 64, 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27, 64 by 27, and you can write y cube in this way also, or you can write 64 by 27 y to the power minus. This is also answer, this may be also answer. Or if it is asking only for the exponential form, then this will be the answer also. Depends upon what the question is asking. I am just telling you how to solve the question, students. Okay? Further we will discuss few more important questions, doubtful questions. So, one more question students from question number 4, which I feel that you will find difficult to solve. So I have come with the solution of this question. See how to solve this. There are 4 variables students. A, B, C, D in the denominator also, and A, B, C, D in the numerator also. So simple. The category wise we will deal with the equal variables like this A to the power minus 7 by A to the power 3. So the rule will be followed in that way only. See, A to the power minus 7 is there, and this 3 will go up. Suppose we take this one up. So as per the second law division of exponents, what I have told you, the powers will be subtracted. So it will be minus 3. Am I clear students? Further, into b to the power you can find how it is written. It is written minus 7. And here in the denominator it is minus 5. So as per the law, subtraction will be there. So this will be done. Students, am I clear? Now, C is having power 5 in the numerator, so I have written, and denominator it is having minus 3. So take it up. So minus 3. And B at last, in the numerator it is having power 4 written, and this 8 you will take up, so it will be minus 8. Am I clear students? I hope it is clear. So, let's do it. A to the power, how much it is? Minus 7 and minus 3. Okay? Then into B to the power, how much it is? Minus 7 minus students 5. Okay? Then further C. What is the power of C? 5. Minus students, how much? Plus. And at last D is how much? 4 minus 8. It means it is minus 2. Okay? Let's complete this question. A to the power minus 7 and minus 3. How much can we give you? Minus 10. A to the power minus 10 we have got. B to the power minus 7 plus 5. So it will give you minus 2. Yes students? C to the power 8. 5 plus 5 plus 3. 8. form? No, we can't keep like this. Because generally we don't express the powers in negative form. So let's bring it to the positive manner. Which are positive, they will be in numerator, and which are negative, they will be in denominators. So that they will be positive. So only c to the power 8 is there, which is positive. Rest, this is negative, so it will come down, it will become positive. Am I clear, students? 8 to the power 10. And then b, minus 2 is there, so it will come down, it will be plus 2. And at b is minus 4, so it will be plus 4 in the denominator. So finally we can write c to the power 8 by a to the power 10, b to the power 2 and b to the power 4. Okay, students? So this is the answer, this is the solution. Now question comes, can we keep the answer in this form till this step? No, marks could be deducted, students. So we have to keep the answer in that particular stage where further you can't solve. Always keep in your mind, the answers you should keep in such a way that further it can't be solved. Okay? So we will do one more question from the question number 5, and then I will be waiting for your response, your doubts again. Now students, we will discuss one of the questions of question number 5 of exercise 5b, which I feel you will feel difficult to solve this. So that's why I have tried to solve this one for you. We are having 5 to the power n into 25 to the power n minus 1, which is divided by 5 to the power n minus 1 into 25 to the power n minus 1. Okay, students? So first of all, we need to bring all the terms into one single base. Okay? Base would be 5. Let's try it. So 25 would be written as 5 to the power 2 into this n minus 1 is there, because 25 would be written as 5 square. Okay, students? So 5 square into n minus 1, I hope no problem. Then similarly divided by 5 to the power n minus 1 into 25 is written again 5 to the power 2 n minus 1, right? Okay. Further, 5 to the power n, 5 to the power 2 n minus 2. How it is? 2 into n, students, and 2 into minus 1, that is minus 2. Similarly, in the denominator also this same terms we are having. 5 to the power 2 n minus 2, 5 to the power 2 n minus 2. Equal terms are there, so they are cancelled out. You know that in the numerator and denominator, if equal terms are there, then they can be cancelled out. Okay, they are cancelled. Lastly, we are having 5 to the power n divided by 5 to the power n minus 1. Now I have told you the second law, students, division 1, in which if the equal bases will be there, powers in division are there, so their powers will be subtracted. So as per the law, 5 to the power n, the power n minus 1 will be subtracted here, minus n minus 1. Okay, students? So after application of this minus, minus plus, minus, 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 plus. So plus n minus n is cancelled. So we have got 5 to the power 1 only, and the answer is 5. So I hope the doubts what I have discussed today will help you out to solve the exercises, students. Further, if you face any difficulty, then please tell me. I'll upload some more videos, or I can help you through the WhatsApp also. You can call me also. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Keep practicing. Keep revising. Thank you.